This is music, and this is a bit of a mixed bag. This haul video is a bit of a mixed bag in the sense that I've sort of saved, I guess, a couple of, small hauls, things I picked up, here and there, a bit of this and a bit of that. And I figured I would sort of collect it all and show it off in this one video in one fell swoop. So most of these are things I've bought from various Discogs sellers, but there's also a small haul I went out into the wild and actually picked up in a record store. So I got some tapes, or one tape, I got some CDs, and then of course a bunch of vinyls. If we start with the tape and one CD, now this is a small kind of just two items I picked up from a Greek Discogs seller called theAvaton, and I basically, what I wanted to pick up was this one, Forté, Stranger Than Fiction, because this ever since I did the eidetic video and I said that their logo reminded me a bit of Forté, I've been wanting to go back and listen to Forté, and I decided to pick this one up. It was, this is a Dive Bomb reissue. It wasn't actually super easy to find, but I ended up finding a private, I think, seller, but a Greek seller, theAvaton, who had this in their shop. Very good buying experience for sure. And then I picked up Toxic Death Speed Metal Hell as well on tape, just because, the no extra cost trap that you can fall in. So Forté and Toxic Death, very good buying experience buying from theAvaton. So that's definitely, I'm going to return to their shop and check out what else they have at some point. And I also picked up two CDs from a seller called MegaO. That's a Danish seller in Discogs. And that's basically because I made a video that you have probably seen. I think it has been uploaded by now, in which I looked at Cyanotic's demos, a Danish sort of death metal band. And I mentioned in that video that they actually managed to release a full-length album called Sapphire Season. And that's what I picked up from MegaO. Again, a very positive buying experience. So great. Again, Sapphire Season by Cyanotic. Great stuff. Death metal. And I also sort of fell into the no extra cost trap when it came to shipping. So I picked this one up here because I realized I actually don't have this one. Morbid Visions. And there's also Bestial Devastation is on here too. So some old Sepultura. So that's the tape and the CDs. And then from yet another Discogs seller, I picked up some vinyls. So let's have a bit of a look at those. Acrofet here, Corrupt Minds. In my opinion, very good stuff. And I picked up another Acrofet release here, Faded Glory. Yeah. And Bitter End, Harsh Reality. So we're obviously in sort of thrash metal territory now. Yeah. And Blind Fury, Outer Reach, probably a promo copy at some point. Very good sort of traditional heavy metal. And the last pickup from HardRockMetal, I don't think I mentioned that, but that was the name of the seller. I've bought from them before, very good buying experience here as well. Mortal Sin, Every Dog Has Its Day. I have not heard this one, but I've heard lots of good things about Mortal Sin. I don't know if this is one of their good or one of their bad albums, if they even have bad albums, but you know, I was intrigued, so I picked it up. So that was the haul from HardRockMetal. Again, a Discogs seller. I've bought from them before, and it's always been good buying experiences. Then I picked up 2 vinyls from Vinylpladen. That's a record store in Aarhus, a city in Denmark. And I used a rep shop. And I know some people have trashed this one, but I like it. I have it on CD, Rock or Bust. And that's just to complete at some point, hopefully, my AC/DC vinyl collection. That's one of the things I would like to have, everything, all the full lengths at least on vinyl. And inspired by a recommendation by Retro Metal Blaze, I picked Out of This World up by Europe. And this one was actually not a cheap copy, because it's in very good condition. There's a sticker on it, but that's okay. It's kind of like a hype sticker. It says includes superstitious, but it's on the jacket itself. But the record is in great condition, you know, near mint. So I look forward to listening to this. So thanks, Metal Retro Blaze, for the recommendation. And then the last couple of vinyls I'm going to show are some vinyls I picked up in the wild. And these were very cheap. Altogether, this batch cost me less than €5, less than £5 as well. So it's less than €1 or less than £1 per record. But and yeah, no metal. But I picked it up in a court. That's kind of like a chain of record stores here in Copenhagen. I picked it up in there. They have like an outlet downtown where they sell used records and CDs and DVDs, and the vinyls are typically G and down, because they don't want to sell these online, which is fair enough. Anyways, so the first one is the soundtrack from The Sting. So a pretty good movie and a fun soundtrack. It has a bit of a seam split, right? So that's the price. Some more soundtrack. Miami Vice. The soundtrack from Miami Vice. 3, it says. So I don't know if that means season 3 or whatever. Or maybe it's the 3rd soundtrack. Maybe that's it. It was cheap. I picked it up. You know, I grew up with TV shows like Miami Vice. The next one has nothing to do with metal. It's kind of like pop rap, I guess, Mel Kim. And that's simply because they had the song Respectable, which was a big hit. And here in this household, we like singing Respectable every once in a while because it's fun. So I decided to pick it up on vinyl so we can actually listen to it every once in a while. The next one is Rock. And yeah, so this is the most metal related one. Classic rock countdown, but it's the London Symphony Orchestra. Okay, so I guess it's the London Symphony Orchestra playing kind of like rock songs. It's a Sin. I think that's more of a pop song, but whatever. We Don't Need Another Hero. I guess that counts as a pop rock song. Lady in Red, that's more of a pop song too. But there's the Final Countdown. There's You Can Call Me Al in a classical music version. Okay, that's interesting. But you know, less than £1. I like the cover art and I kind of like the idea. Sounds like a fun idea. And last, I guess that's pop rock too. Fine Young Cannibals, The Raw and The Cooked. I liked some of their songs when I was a kid, so I decided to pick it up. And actually, the songs I liked are She Drives Me Crazy and Good Thing, and they're the first 2 songs on the album. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag, ranging from death metal and thrash metal and speed metal to Mel and Kim. Anyways, thanks for watching.